I've lived in Pearl my whole life, pretty much. Grew up here, went to school here. And there are so many people over the years who, the ones that meant the most to me were the ones who did what they said.
Do the words on our walls match the actions of the adults in the building? In every building, we're going to have things that we try to accomplish. There's going to be words on our walls. You know, there's going to be themes that we have every single year. And the question is, are we doing the things that we need to do to make sure that we are matching those with actions? It's just a good reminder that this is what we should strive for.
When people say, you know, when you think about words to action, don't just give lip service. You actually do what you say you're going to do.
And students at all ages know when you're not sincere, and they can see it. I mean, sometimes your actions are more important than your words, because you can say something, but if you don't have the support behind it to really support what's coming out of your mouth, then students can read through that.
You can't say one thing and do another. Your words and actions have to match. Not only with the students, but with your coworkers as well.
What I've noticed here is everybody tends to work together. It doesn't mean that we don't argue. It doesn't mean that we don't get frustrated with each other at times. But in the end, if we're all pointing in the same direction, everything's going to be okay.
I mean, like I would say she goes above her words and her actions. Like they go beyond. They do. She is a very selfless, like whatever I can do to make everyone successful, she will do it. Not just for me. I mean, she obviously did, but she didn't just me. It was everyone else. I mean, she's an angel. I tell her that all the time.
I made a really big switch in my life. I had done medical SLP for the last 10 years, working in home health care. And prior to that, had worked in pediatrics at an outpatient clinic. I will sing everyone's praises. I've had the best coworkers this year who've been so supportive and helpful. I mean, anytime I had a question or needed anything, they've been right there. As I wasn't really sure what to expect, I just kind of jumped right in and everybody was there to catch me.
It really starts with you. You know, you can't say one thing and do another. If I say you're important to me and, you know, I blow you off in a conversation, then my actions didn't match my words. If I say that I am very thankful for you, yet I don't come and visit you and I don't see you and I don't talk to you and I don't thank you personally, then my words are not matching my actions. So it's just a reminder for all of us.
I think it's very important to be genuine in what you say and the actions in which you do things as well.
You know, you can't say one thing and do another. These kids pick up on that. And so you got to be a good model of integrity for them.
Students know, kids know, if you say you're going to do something, whether or not you do it. They know, they notice, and they're looking for those things. And I think that's something that they can put their trust in you if you are one of those people who make sure that you do what you say.
We're here for you. And so that's what they need. That's what they need for us to have a better world, is for people to show that they care. And those kids have somebody trusted to come to. You know, building that trust is a must for relationships to build.
It's hard to forget someone who gave you so much to remember. You know, how true is that? You can choose to do things that will help and you can choose to do things that will hurt, but either way it goes, a person's going to remember it.
I heard it just recently said that once you get past a roof over your head and once you get past food for your body, the next most important thing to every human is a place where they belong. When you walk into a classroom as a child at whatever level, you want to know that you belong. And before you can connect with your classroom, the person who sets the tone is that teacher. Mm-hmm. And so if that teacher can connect with those children in that classroom, can connect with them on a personal level that says, hey, I'm interested in you getting and learning this material, but beyond that, I'm interested in making sure that you're doing all right.
Yeah, Miss Hill, she was my 4th grade English teacher. Loved her. To this day. You know, Coach Harden, he was my high school football coach. Near and dear to my heart. You know, I wouldn't be sitting here if it wasn't for him. Coach Danny Browning, he taught me physics and he was also a football coach as well. I still read physics books and I watch physics lectures now because of him. You know, there's so many, Coach Andy Lopez at the University of Florida. There's so many people that pour things into you as a kid or even a young adult. Sometimes, you know, even Coach Lopez, when I was 20 and 21 years old, they poured so much into me. But here's what I knew about each one of them: they cared, and that's what mattered most.
I had a 5th grade teacher, and she was my English teacher, and I absolutely loved her. Her name was Miss Welch from Soso Elementary School. She had such a passion for what she was doing, but she was also very, very lovable and very caring. And when you have that type of teacher that's going to love on you and care for you, but wants the best out of you, you're gonna remember that teacher. Those teachers helped me come this far, come along to help those students who need me now.
There's a much larger picture, and everything that you do has a ripple effect. It has a tremendous ripple effect. And again, you have one opportunity. I'll steal this from Dr. Morgino. He said it every single year. We have one chance and one opportunity this year to give the kids the best education that they can have. We can't control anything outside of school. That's outside of our control. What we can control is our 8 hours that we have every day. And that means that whatever backpack that we bring in every single day, which is our personal life and personal issues, we have to put that down because we have a larger calling. And that calling is kids. That calling is your colleague that's sitting right next to you, or maybe on another hallway. It's a much bigger calling. It is to take care of the people around us.
Wake up every day ready for like a brand new day, because even though you are going back to the same building in the same room, those kids wake up and you're 30 or 165 or however many that you teach throughout the course of the day, they're all coming with something different every day.
The law of reciprocity is real, because there are times when you don't have it to give, and you know somebody else may give it to you. Somebody else may show you some appreciation or show you some love, and it helps you. And so the thing for us to do is, when we do have it and when we do feel good, to be aware of the people around us who may not. Today may be your day, but tomorrow may be their day. So it may be your turn tomorrow to give somebody else a word of encouragement.
If you never spoke a word, what would your actions show people?